Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my favorites. I did not get to do a December favorites, so I'm actually going to combine December and January together and give you a list of favorites that I've been loving for those 2 months. Things just got crazy in December, you know, with the holidays and just stuff going on that I really could not sit down and film a favorites video. So today you're going to be getting all the good stuff that I've loved since December. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to go into 2 hair products that I've been using. One of them is the Gisou Honey Infused Hair Perfume. This stuff smells divine. It smells so good. It's got this warm like honey scent. And basically it's perfume for your hair. So during December when I went to a bunch of like Christmas parties and events, I actually put this in my hair and I got compliments on the way my hair smelled. It helps your hair smell so fresh. You don't even have to wear perfume when you wear this because it smells that good and it's all in your hair. So anytime you're moving around someone or you're hugging someone, they can actually smell this in your hair and it smells really good. So yeah, I've been loving this stuff. I'm still using it. And this is actually what it looks like. It's such a beautiful bottle. But yeah, I got this online and I'll list it down below where I got it. Okay, so the next hair product that I have been loving, I actually purchased this at Target. So it's called the Good Stuff and it says here, too good to rinse off. So I got the Frizz Control Oil. This is the one I initially purchased and it's good for dry and frizzy hair. It's a fast absorbing, frizz taming, damage protecting, lightweight oil that leaves your hair locks feeling soft and smooth all day long. And it's a no rinse conditioner for towel dried hair. So when I get out of the shower, I would put about 3 to 4 pumps of this in my hand and then of course mix it all in my hands and then apply it to my hair. So I started using this initially and I love this stuff. When you blow dry your hair and you blow it out, it's just so smooth and this stuff protects your hair from heat damage. That was the first one I used. So then I bought this one and it's called the Color Protect Milk and it's good for colored hair. It says keep your color bright and make it stick around for longer. This fast absorbing treatment gives your hair the strength and protection it needs. And it's also a no rinse conditioner for towel dried hair. So initially what I did was I actually put both of these in my hair, but it seems to weigh down my hair just a little bit. Now what I do is I actually put this in my hair like for every day. And then when I'm gonna go out and style my hair, I actually use the Frizz Control one. So both of these are really good products. I really like this brand. It's called The Good Stuff. It also says that it's vegan and it's free of dyes and parabens. It's supposed to like replace your conditioner and you can just leave it in your hair. It says here that it works in your hair all day. Oh, and also when I use this, I don't use conditioner in my hair. I actually come out of the shower after I've shampooed my hair, then I towel dry it and then I put the product in. So yeah, it literally replaced my conditioner. So before we get into makeup, I do want to bring up this perfume that I have been wearing all like, I want to say since Thanksgiving, I have been wearing it. And I got it last year for my anniversary. My husband actually purchased it at Dyptique. I got this in April last year and I didn't wear it as much because it is a very warm scent and I like to wear something a little bit lighter when it's hot outside. But as soon as it turns like a little bit of cold, I am back on my warm scents. I love a warm scent perfume. It comes in this little case here, and this is what the bottle looks like. It's a beautiful bottle. It has like these little, it looks like the bottle's broken, like the glass is shattered, but it's not. It's got like this tortoise shell cap on it. And this is the scent Bejoin Boheme. And guys, I have been using it. Look, I've been using this so much these winter months, as you can see. And every time I wear this, I get asked what I'm wearing. Every single time. I love it so much. I really do. I've been wearing it and I'm gonna keep wearing it until the spring when, you know, it gets a little warmer here in Texas. Then I'm gonna have to change it up. But I absolutely love this perfume. It just smells so wonderful. Okay, so now I want to go into makeup. And I don't have a lot of makeup, but I do have some products here that I think that I need to tell you about. So 2 primers that I have been loving are the Tatcha, the Silk Canvas Primer. I have mentioned this primer before in my favorites. I've mentioned it, you know, in tutorials. This primer is just a beautiful, like silky primer that goes onto the skin beautifully, and it really helps my foundation last a long time. Now, I don't use the Tatcha primer like every single day, but I do use it for special occasions because it's like one of the best primers out there in my opinion. So this is a great primer that I have been using for a while. I love it. But the primer that I use on a daily is this Poreless Putty Primer by e.l.f. I would say this is very comparable to the Tatcha. It is the same consistency as the Tatcha, has the same wearability as far as, you know, keeping your foundation on for a long time and allowing your foundation to go on smoothly. I do use this also for my pores, but to me, it's not just for pores. You can actually use it all over your skin. So today I actually have it on the outer perimeter of my face, but I use this constantly. It is that good. Some people say that this Poreless Primer hasn't really done anything for the pores, but in my case, it smooths them out. And I put it all over my face and it just makes my lip makeup last longer, and it just looks really beautiful under foundation. Okay, so the next thing is this La Mer powder in medium deep. It's this powder right here. So the package looks like this, but the powder comes like this. And this powder is a beautiful, beautiful powder on the skin. When I wear this powder, I can tell the difference on how my skin looks. It gives a little bit of color because I have medium deep, so it gives me a little bit of color, and I really, really love it. Now, it is a very expensive powder, so I'm trying to find other powders in the drugstore that I can compare to this so that it maybe can give you guys some options rather than buying something so expensive. But I will say that if you do purchase this powder, it's well worth it because it's that good. So if you guys saw my Sephora haul that happened like a couple of months ago during the Sephora sale, I did purchase a bronzer by Givenchy. It's the number 5, and I'll put a little picture either here or here. I'll put a picture here so you can see what it looks like. I ended up taking that back, and I'll tell you why. I was working a little bit harder to get color payoff from that bronzer as opposed to the bronzer I'm about to show you. So because the bronzer was so expensive and it wasn't something that I was grabbing for on a daily or even when I went out, I ended up taking it back. So the bronzer I do want to show you is this Hourglass bronzer in Luminous Bronze Light. This is like the mini size. It's the tiny size. You guys have seen me use this, and I fell in love with this bronzer. I was reaching for this more than I was reaching for the Givenchy. So what I ended up doing was taking back that bronzer and getting a full size of this one because I loved it so much. This is a gorgeous bronzer. It has a little bit of shimmer on it. I don't have it on today, but it has a little bit of shimmer in it that just makes the skin look really nice and glowy, and just that really soft, beautiful, healthy glow. So yeah, I really love this bronzer. Like I said, I bought the bigger size, and yeah, I liked it way better than the Givenchy. So for eyebrows, I do want to mention this Anastasia brow powder in medium brown. I bought this a long time ago, and it came with this brush, but I don't know what happened to the old one. I probably gave it away, and I ended up buying it again because I wanted a more natural brow for my day looks, and I just felt like the powder gives a more natural look than a pencil. Not to say that I don't use a pencil anymore, because I do use an eyebrow pencil because I feel like an eyebrow pencil gives you a little bit more definition, and for night looks, you want a little bit more oomph to your brows. So this one is just more of a natural brow. I have it on today. I really love it. And I've been using it like crazy. And again, the shade is medium brown. So the next thing I want to mention is this Becca Anti-Fatigue Under Eye Primer. I always forget the name of this thing, especially when I'm doing a tutorial. I'm trying to let you guys know what it is. I always have to read it because it's such a long name. but it's this product here. Basically, you know, I just rub my finger in there and then I place it on my under eyes. I let it sit for a little bit before I put my concealer on. It blurs those lines that are under there and it just sets my concealer really well. And I've been loving it. Now, I think I purchased this before and I ended up taking it back. I really didn't give it a chance when I purchased it. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna give it another chance to see if it really works. And I really love it. I mean, it's just working really well for my under eyes. So I have two foundations that I wanna show you, and one of them is drugstore and one of them is high-end. The first one I wanna show you is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear. This has got to be like my all-time favorite drugstore foundation. Physicians Formula was like top dog forever. But when I tried this one blew Physicians Formula out of the water. It really did. It has longevity, it's transfer resistant, is buildable coverage, which can give me an almost full coverage, and it's water resistant. So because of all those things, it is like the perfect foundation for me to wear on a daily basis, or if I'm wearing something where I don't want my foundation to transfer onto my clothing. I wore a white turtleneck and I wore this and I didn't get any makeup on my turtleneck. It was crazy. It was crazy because it works so good. The shade I have is 480. It is a little bit light for me, but what I do is I bronze it up and it looks perfectly fine. So I did try to go a little bit darker, but it just looked too... Those shades just didn't look right on me. So I ended up going with this one. So I would say if you haven't tried this, you guys need to try it. There is a huge range of shades in this line and I absolutely love it. The next foundation that I've been truly loving is this Forever Skin Glow. Now this one is not transfer resistant, nor is it water resistant, but it is one of the most beautiful foundations on the skin. It leaves my skin looking literally like flawless. It looks so gorgeous. I love the way it applies. I love that it lasts long on my skin. I haven't had any issues with this. Now, I will say that if you are going to purchase this, you might want to go a shade down. I was 3W initially, or that's what I thought I was. But that's not the case. I actually had to go down to, I think it's 2W. I think it was 2W. I'll list it down below because I just recently purchased it. This is still 3W and I can't use this. It's really dark for me right now. So I will be keeping this because I will use it in the summer and then I can also mix it with the other one as I gradually change color as I go into the summer. So yeah, so I'm gonna be keeping this, but I love this foundation. Guys, it's so beautiful. The first time I put it on, I was so impressed by it. It's just such a beautiful glowy type foundation, but doesn't make you look greasy or anything. And of course, I'm combination skin. I have an oily T-zone and then I have normal on the outside of my face. And I'm telling you, I really, really love this. So for eyeshadow, one that I have been picking up and I couldn't put down, I love it that much, is this Nude Pop Kevin Aucoin. These shades are just gorgeous. I love the cool tones in this palette. I especially love this gold shade right here. It just looks so beautiful on the eyelid. This dark green shade is also gorgeous on the eyelid. I just love this. You can use this during the day. You can actually amp it up and use it at night. It's just an all-around shadow palette that you can use anytime. And I could not put this down. I used this pretty much all of December and I also have been using it in January. So this is a really good palette to have. So for highlighters, I'm gonna mention two brands. One of them is the Pixi plus Dulce Candy. This is a highlighter palette. I don't know if this is still at Target because that's where I purchased it. But what I'll do is I'll see if they have it on the website and I'll link it down below. But this palette has so many beautiful highlighting shades, and the shades that I have been really dipping into are like this pink one here and then these shades down here, these gold and bronzy shades. This peach shade is pretty too. You can also use this on your eyes. That's what's so great about this palette. It's very versatile, so you can use it on your eyes. You don't just have to use it on your cheeks. So I've really been loving this palette because it just has so many shades in there that you can use, and it looks really nice on the skin. So 2 highlighters that I recently purchased and I cannot put down when I'm going like to an event or I'm going out somewhere because it has like beautiful shimmery glitter in there. If you don't like glitter, you're not gonna like these. But it's not a glitter that's like so overpowering. It's just really pretty and shimmery. So these are the Dior Skin Nude Luminizer Lolliglows. And I got both shades. One of them is actually, I don't know the names of the shades, but one of them is actually 07 and 08. This is actually 08. It's more of a pink tone, and I'll swatch it for you so you can see. Oh my gosh, these are so gorgeous. And they're so creamy on the skin, and just that shimmer is just gorgeous. That's 08 right there. I'm gonna swatch 07. This one is kind of like a gold, but it has a shift to it, like a pink shift. So I'm gonna swatch that for you as well. These are so gorgeous on the skin. They're so beautiful. And this one is the 07, that's the 08. I've been using the 08 like crazy and then started using the 07 and I've loved it just as much. But one of them is more of a pink tone and the other one is more of a peach tone. So those are really, really nice. I think they're limited edition because it is called like Lolliglow. I think it's part of the Lolliglow line. So yeah, I got these at Nordstrom and these are some of my favorite highlighters to use. Okay, so I'm gonna go over some lip products really quickly. One of them is the new Becca lipsticks. They come like this, beautiful gold packaging. They kind of have like a magnetic closure. This one is called Sugar here. Beautiful nude shade. And I'll swatch it for you so you can see. It looks so beautiful on the lips. They feel so creamy. They have a little shine to them, but not like a gloss. It's just like a nice shine. But that is Sugar right there. It's so pretty. And then I have this Dior Lip Maximizer, and this is in the shade, I can't remember what shade this is, but I'll list it down below. Yeah, I did mention this in a tutorial that I did, but it's called the Lip Maximizer, and I think the color is pink, to be honest. But this is it right here. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. This, on top of that lipstick, has been one of my favorite combinations, along with the what was it? The Lancome lip liner in Ideal. Oh my gosh, this is life. It's just so beautiful. Okay, so the last product I want to mention, because my daughter's waiting for me and we're gonna go walking. So I want to mention this product right here by YSL. It's their lip plumper. It's the brand new lip plumpers. I can't remember the name of the lip plumper. I'll list it right here. I am so forgetful today, but look how cute this is. It has like this little heart in the middle. And when you put this on your lips, it just makes them more plump, more juicy. It doesn't sting. It also has like, I think, antioxidants in it. It's supposed to make your lips a little bit healthier, which I need because I have chapped lips all the time. So yeah, I'm gonna put a little bit on. Oh, it feels so good. It feels really good. Now, I will say the best thing about this, it has nothing to do with the product, guys, but when I went to Nordstrom to purchase this, they told me that I could actually have it engraved. So I put my initials, I don't know if you guys see, my initials are right there on the cap. I have another one that I purchased that I put my full name on the cap. So I thought that was the cutest idea. If you guys are like looking for a gift to give a friend and to make it more personal, then I would do something like this, because you can get them this lip plumper. They have so many shades, and then you can put their name on it or their initials, and it just makes it so much more personal. And I love that. I love that Nordstrom does that. So yeah, this is a very good lip plumper. And I especially like that I have my initials on the cap. So anyway, that is it for my December, January favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and we'll talk to you soon.